Hey there, everybody. How's it going tonight? J-Mac, the Bearded One, here with you. I am here with all of my fellow cohorts who love doing the show with me. Bring in a little... Start that up. Chris, you rocking out down there? Crispy Bacon, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah?
Yep.
All right. How's it going tonight, man?
Going good. How's everybody tonight?
All right. And then... up above him, Mess Around Dave. Mess Around Dave, what's going on?
This is my third show tonight in less than like an hour and a half, so triple header for me, and looking forward to this one. I love Four Barrels. Therapy time.
All right. And then, of course, Big B. Big B, what's going on, man?
Nothing, just heading home. Be home in a couple minutes here, so just love joining and, you know, like Dave said, therapy time. So that's what I enjoy.
All right. We'll stop that music right there. Little music to get it going tonight. But, guys, how was your week? I know I haven't been on since last Monday. I was going to come on Friday. I was out of town, spending a little time with the old lady, and enjoying that. So I was out of town, had some technical issues, but I was watching, I was commenting, sending these guys some stuff to talk about. But I'll tell you, we've had a good week. It's been a good week here. It's kind of cold. I don't know where is it cold where you guys are. Chris, is it cold down in Texas?
No, it's actually nice. We got up close to 80.
I got two words for you.
Suck it.
Well, I was thinking more like, it rhymes with buck, but and
yeah.
Oh, no, I get where you're going.
And the second word would rhyme with new. So, but no, nothing going on. Mess Around Dave, what's the weather been like down there?
You know how Coos Bay weather is. It's bipolar. 1 minute it's sunny, next minute it's raining, and then after that it's windy. Yeah, it's bipolar weather here.
Oh yeah, I definitely know
Texas.
all about the Coos Bay weather, and people always talk about, man, I wish I lived on the coast. I'll tell you what, I lived there for a long, long time, and Mess Around Dave still lives there, and I'll tell you, it's not all it's cut out to be during the winter and the fall. That's for sure. Lots of rain, lots of wind. The wind will kill you. I'll tell you that. The wind will kill you. That's what gets you more than the rain, to be honest, down there. Then I'm up here near the mountains. I can see snow all around me, but I don't have any on the ground here, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, let's get into a little bit of the show tonight.
Don't ask how Minnesota is doing or anything. I mean, geez, just flyover country,
Well, we know Minnesota's cold. Like, we know how it is there.
Well, it's good. Honestly, the last few days it's been decent. I mean, 40s and 50s, but yeah, today it's right now it's 17 degrees, and about 3 o'clock our time we're supposed to starting to get some snow for like the next 35 days or something. It seems like. So.
I like that. 35 days. That's all, huh?
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's supposed to snow all day tomorrow, so we'll see. Or today, I guess now over here. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're sitting at a good 17 degrees right now.
Well, that sounds amazing. Nope. Glad I'm not there.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Yeah, you can keep that 17-degree weather. Although I gotta say, it would be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. It's supposed to be about 13 here, so I'll be right there with you on that one. It's supposed to be our coldest day of the year. They say of the year, obviously it's going to be the coldest day of 2022. We're only like a month and a half into that, but I think it's going to be our coldest day of the entire winter. And the funny thing here, what happens here, and you can ask Mess Around Dave about this. I didn't mean to go off about this, but it brought up a topic, so we can just talk about it. You get all the stores here that get all these plants in. They start putting them out in front of the store and in the end of January, early February, these racks of plants. Am I wrong yet, Mess Around?
Not at all.
No, you get these because what happens is here where we are, the end of January and early February, it starts getting in the 50s and 60s. You might even hit a 70-degree day, and everyone's like, oh, spring's here. Spring's going to be great. Let's get the plants out and start planting them. And then the third week of February comes every single year, and it freezes for an entire week and kills everything you just planted. But you know what? You would think after 20-plus years we would learn to not do this, and we still do it every single year.
True story.
So, what are you laughing at, Chris? You don't ever have to worry about anything in Texas.
We're actually supposed to get icy weather Wednesday into Thursday. So.
Oh, that means the state will shut down. So.
The only thing you have to worry about in Texas, Chris, and the only thing you have to worry about there is Danucci's contract.
Right. Danucci's contract for sure.
That is true.
You know, if it snowed in Dallas like a half an inch, they would just shut down the state. I mean, come on now.
That is true. No, that is true.
I don't even doubt that. Yeah, it's. I mean, Chris is probably talking about icy weather, and they're probably talking about icy weather. I'm sure Wednesday it's going to get down to like 43 at night or something, and they're all gonna be freezing.
A lot, yeah.
Send them a winter coat.
Right.
Just not anything with the Cowboys on it, because I grew gills down there. Oh yeah. In the rain, we know what you mean. We know what you mean, Tim Fielder. That is no doubt. They did not. A little history about the Oregon Ducks. When they first became a team, they were actually called the Oregon Webfoots because that is the weather here. You have to be a webfoot to be able to be around. I do believe that someone on the Oregon coast invented sandals with socks on, just because you love wearing your sandals, but you have to wear socks because you don't want your feet to get soaking wet or step in a big puddle, whatever. I think it was one of them. Anyway, let's Chris, why don't you give us a final medal count on the Olympics? Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, sure. I know didn't it end Sunday? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yesterday.
And I think I saw Norway was the
last I heard. Norway was 1, U.S. was 2, and Germany was 3.
Yeah. I think the final medal count had Norway being at 1.
Okay.
We dropped the 4th.
Yeah, we had a horrible weekend in the Olympics.
So Norway had 37 total medals.
Mm-hmm.
Germany had 27. China moved to 3rd with 15. And 4th was U.S. at 25 medals. And I think they're basing this on gold medals. But
they were basing it on gold. So essentially overall we got 3rd, but we were 4th in gold medals. But let's not forget the United States is not a great winter Olympic country. We dominate the Summer Olympics most of the time. We certainly do. We're more of a Summer Olympic country, so Winter Olympics are not as much for us. So, with that out of the way, who in this room right now, who here in the studio, would like for Rob Manclown to actually sort something out in Major League Baseball and get this whole thing figured out so we can start our season on time? Everyone say aye if you agree. I think we're all going to say aye.
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 I mean, this is ridiculous. We're getting in.
The 28th is the deadline.
28th is the deadline to be able to start on time. Yeah, so they have a week.
1 week from today.
And they met 5 hours today, like the longest meeting they've had out of the 6. So
Yeah.
but they're making
Um,
progress.
But nothing
pro-
was agreed upon.
Well, right, because the problem with the progress is you got these sides are so far apart. I mean, they're horribly
Oh,
far
they're way
apart.
apart.
Well, you know
And-
what I read it to say? We're in the same building, but they're in separate rooms. How are you going to get anything done that way?
Yeah.
Might as well
I
just
don't
stay
know.
I think
home,
they'd be
do a
best just to
Zoom
put
meeting.
all their wives in the same room and let them work out a MLB agreement. I mean,
There
might
you
get
go.
somewhere.
Make it
You
work,
you
yeah.
might get somewhere. But I don't know with Man Clown running things. I don't know how much we're going to get done.
Man, Glenn, I
Man,
love it.
love that.
But this could be an opportunity for us. The things that we've talked about on here. I hope that they. If baseball doesn't get televised as much, I vote that we put on more college baseball and more college softball.
Let's get some women's action
More
going in
wiffle
there, too.
ball. I mean, let's do wiffle ball. Let's do men's softball league that plays in those big stadiums. I mean,
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Literally.
We actually camping last year. We all. I mean, it's nothing official like wiffle ball, but we had a wiffle ball and a wiffle ball bat. I'm telling you, that is not an easy game because
Oh, no.
the slightest little wind moves that ball, and you think you're going to nail that thing, and you end up popping it up straight up.
yep.
That is not an easy game to play wiffle ball. It certainly is not. I'll tell you, there's some other sports that aren't easy to do either. We could name off a bunch. I mean, they're athletes. This is what they do.
Yep.
This is what they train for. But all in all, being in the Olympics is just a great honor, I think, for your country and for you. You know, so we do have to honor all of those athletes that did go to the Olympics for our country because they've worked on this for a long time to be able to do that. And so, congrats to all of them and all of their accomplishments. And let's face it, even if you finish dead last in the Olympics, you finished what, 12th in the world in a sport? 12th out of what, 7 billion people, and you finished 12th. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's nothing to be upset about.
The best of the best.
You're the best of the best. You might have been the worst of the best, but you're still in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, us four right now finished dead last in the same event. So,
Just saying. Yeah. It's one of those things. It was like last week. My daughter's in swimming right now, and she went to districts actually as a freshman, which is an amazing accomplishment by itself, by the way, to go as a freshman. She won her heat, and she finished, I think there was 65 girls, and she finished somewhere around 58th or 59th out of all of them in her event. And she was, like, well, I didn't finish very good. Well, you still beat like 7 other people. I mean,
You didn't come in last. There's that.
you didn't come in last, and think about it. You're what, the 58th best swimmer out of all the freshmen in your district? Like, think about how many that is. Like, that's an accomplishment on its own.
Right.
So people got to stop looking at the negative and start looking at the positive.
Exactly.
We know if we sent Mess around off to the Sleeping World Championships, I mean, he might not win the thing, but he's going to get pretty damn close.
Oh, I'm winning it.
So, yeah, that would be good. We're going to hit right at the 15-minute mark. I think, Chris, why don't you play some ads for us? We'll take a quick little break to run those, and we'll be right back with you here on the Four Bros Radio Show. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook. All right, thanks for that, Chris. And don't forget that. Don't forget about those great sponsors that we have. They do some great work out there, and I'll tell you what, BesideMe.com, the one that makes the bracelets, I've bought a couple of those, and people have loved them. So, and then they've held up. I know that Jennifer has one. She never takes it off. She wears it in the shower and everything, and it holds up. So it's good stuff. It definitely is worth it out.
I'm glad we went to break there because I just pulled an Isaiah. I fell out of my chair reaching for something.
So we're right in the middle of the show. So let's do therapy first, and then we'll do our game tonight. Our game tonight's going to be over under, but we'll get to that. Let's do some therapy first. I've seen a lot of good things this week, and so I gotta tell this joke. It's one of my. You guys know Jordan. Jordan does this video game show, and it's actually become one of his favorite jokes, and it's quite funny. It's funny if you're a little immature, but it's still funny. Chris, you'll probably love this one. Just saying. So there's a cow laying out.
It's right in your wheelhouse.
There's a cow laying out in the field with her 3 calves, and the first calf says, "Mommy, why did you name me Sunlight?" And she said, "Well, because when you were born, sunlight hit your forehead, so I named you Sunlight." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And the second one's like, "Why'd you name me Butterfly?" "Well, the same reason, you were born and a butterfly landed on your forehead." And the third one named Center Block was like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Shit.
That's so wrong.
We're all going to hell for laughing at that.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
funny.
already
I'm sorry. Oh man, that's just so funny. And honestly, just remember, this is a show. These are jokes. Please, don't take them too hard because it's just a joke. Laugh, move on. What do you guys got for therapy this week, guys? Anything?
Why do women always think they do more work than men, and our work doesn't count?
Oh my God, this is like a daily conversation with me and my
No
girlfriend.
kidding. No kidding.
My job's way harder than yours. You couldn't do my job.
This is, I think, not in so many words do I get that same one.
And I don't mean job. I mean like around the house. I mean,
no. I get it. I don't. That's the way I meant it. So,
yeah, okay.
Sometimes what I get is, well, this happened and this happened and this happened. Okay, well, you weren't here. Well, duh, because I was at work.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing something too. It's not like I'm just sitting on my ass.
Yep.
Okay, like
you're talking about stuff like at home. Like she'll get home, she's like, "Why didn't you do anything?" Say, "Well, y'all know me. You know why? I was taking a nap."
I don't think I've ever pulled that one.
But it's like this weekend we got a new bed, so we put it up. Needed both of us, so did that. She did laundry. I made phone calls to take care of some issues, but yeah, we come down and bicker about well, you need to start doing your own laundry. It's like, okay, fine.
I'll get that too.
I mean, it's like I said you do my laundry, and then you expect me to do this? No, I don't expect you to do anything, but yet you expect me to do all this stuff, and it's just one battle back and forth. I mean, it just seems like nothing's never right.
Yeah, you can't win from losing, basically.
Exactly. I feel like the Dallas Cowboy fans. You root on your team and just can't just can't win for nothing.
That's funny. I will tell you, we can say what we want, and we can have our therapy session and talk about it. But there's that one thing that they all have. You know what that one thing is that we just can't get past? You know where I'm going with this, guys.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dave, I mean, you held that up. That's one thing. But the one thing I was thinking, is that, we'll be talking about something, and she knows she's annoying me, driving me crazy, whatever, and she'll go, "But you love me," and I'm like, "I know," and that's the goddamn problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to put up with all of it because of that. That's the issue. But it's not an issue because, whatever. The other one that always, and we've probably talked about this one before, is food and restaurant choices. Like, well, what do you want to eat? Oh, I don't care. Whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna make some burgers. Oh, I don't really want burgers tonight. Okay. All right. I could make this. Oh, I don't really want that. Well, what do you want then? Oh, whatever you want is fine. No, it's not. Yeah.
So I got one for you.
Go ahead, Dave. I got one after you.
So I was trying to be nice because I never cook dinner. I just don't. She does all the cooking. So she got off work. I'm like, you can take that out from cooking. I got it. I'll cook. I made burgers and fries or mojos, whatever. Oh, that's great. You did that, but you didn't do this, that, and the other thing. Really?
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So, I mean, also, too, like, my wife will, order something online or, put some things in, like, the Amazon cart. And she'll be like, well, go pick what you want for the house. It's like, I don't care. Well, look at them. Which one do you want? I'll be like, well, I like this one. Well, I like the first one. Okay, well, then order it. Well, no, if you don't like it, it's like, I didn't say I didn't like it. You asked me which one I wanted or what I liked, but go ahead and order whichever one you like. Well, I want you to have a choice on it. It's like, it doesn't matter. That's my choice.
Yep. For sure. No, that one. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, so when you ask me or you show me something and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yep. And then you take it as I'm not happy or I don't like it. Yep. What do you want my reaction to be? Like, oh my God. Oh, goody, and jump up and give you claps. And then, because I said that, I'm a jackass. Yep. So, right.
And then it's like, you showed me this, you like it, it's the one you're going to get it, whether I say I like it or not, so just get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I've had that happen a couple times, like, order something. Okay, I'll pick this out. No, it's good.
Yeah.
So here's another question for you guys. Sure. Chris, you're eliminated because you don't have no kids yet. J-Mac, mess around. I don't know where your parents or in-laws live from you guys, but does your significant other always make it sound like their parents are the better grandparents to your kids?
No, not mine. She doesn't.
Okay.
It's really hard in our house because we're completely blended. Like, we don't have any of our kids together, so our kids already kind of have like different grandparents from different sides.
Gotcha.
And not to go too much into my life, but my parents are definitely better grandparents than my kids' bio mom. So we won't go to that. Mess around knows that entire story. So, but
I get that.
Yeah, just saying. But no, we don't really. No, not so much. I do see where you're going though. Like, I have had that experience in the past for sure.
Yes, my mother-in-law lives just minutes from us. She lives in the same trailer court as we do. So yeah, she is there pretty much as a third parent, to our son. But she just makes it out. My mom lives probably about an hour and a half away, and it's just like, my mom doesn't like driving freeways, doesn't like driving when it's bad weather. She just makes it sound like my mom doesn't make an attempt, and it's like, come on, your mom lives right here. Of course, your mom's going to be around more than my mom is.
Could definitely get that in that situation for sure. I could definitely see how that happens. No doubt.
Yep.
So, but Chris, you don't have kids, but let me ask you, Do you ever remember your parents doing that when you were a kid?
don't
I guess I
recall
could
that.
ask him.
No, I don't. I don't remember that. I mean, I
Well-
have family close by, but
Well, no. Of course, you have family on both sides. I just mean, and your parents are never going to do it in front of you. But do you ever remember, put in a situation where you had to pick favorite grandparents, or if you wanted to go somewhere for the summer, who would you rather go to? Would you rather go to this one or this one? Your parents kind of putting you in that situation.
sometimes
Yeah.
I would say maybe once or twice, but I never liked doing that. No, it's like I didn't want to make either side upset, or
All right, Chris, which
Yeah,
side has a
it's
better
nice.
grandparents? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that.
That should be his rapid fire question tonight.
Right.
Anyway, guys, let's go over under.
Do it.
All right.
I think that this is going to be a fun one tonight. I know there's one question in here that no one has any chance. I'll say you just wouldn't expect. Not that you don't have a chance to get it right, but you wouldn't expect it to be what it is, one way or the other.
Okay.
So let's look at. Let's start with. Who should we start with tonight? Should we start with Chris tonight?
Sure.
Do it.
Let's
Age before
let's-
beauty.
So I got the one pulled up. Let's start with this one. You guys have probably all seen this one. I'm sure Chris is going to get it right. Over under the number of players that have recorded receiving yards over the age of 40 in NFL history.
Ooh.
Over or under 5?
Oh, over. I should have stuck with my answer, shouldn't I?
You should have stuck with your answer, because the answer is this is the complete all-time list for players, not just one position, for players who have the most receiving yards after turning the age of 40. Okay? You guys ready for the list?
Let's
And
hear it.
it was under 5, you're saying?
It was under 5. Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking of a couple. I mean,
Rice.
what was it? What was the exact number?
The exact number was 3.
So Rice, Brown, I know there's the older
Randy Moss.
receiver out there. I can't think of his name right now.
Randy Moss.
No, Randy Moss is under 40. No. All right, J-Man, give us the
Nope.
list.
I will give you the list, and I will tell you that you had one person right on your list.
Rice.
Tim
Right.
Brown never played after 40.
Okay.
So you were not. So the complete list. It's a funny list, by the way. Jerry Rice, who after the age of 40 had 2,169 receiving yards. Tom Brady, who had 6 receiving yards.
Aha.
And Brett Favre,
Well, I
Who
never
had-
thought that.
who had 2 receiving yards.
Favre.
Wow. 2 quarterbacks on the list.
yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
That
His
is
first
the
ever
complete
pass.
list.
His
Wow.
first ever pass was to himself. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that was that was the list. So kind of crazy, huh?
That
I
is
was thinking
insane.
pure receivers. I wasn't
So
thinking
Brett-
quarterbacks too.
That's in Minnesota?
What's that?
No,
Brett Favre
He's
caught a
saying he
pass
had
when he
some
was
in
40 in Minnesota?
yeah, he was like 41 or
Um,
42.
Yeah. According to this, I'm
Oh.
just going off what this tells me. So, all
Yeah. Wow, I don't remember that.
right. Dave,
Okay.
mess around, Dave. Number of times in which Tony Gwynn struck out when he faced Maddox, Pedro Martinez, Tom Glavine, and John Smoltz combined, over or under 10?
It's under 10. I believe
It
he
is.
struck out 3 times.
3. He faced. Now listen to these pitchers. I mean, this is insane to think. We talk about Pete Rose being the greatest hitter of all time. We might take that back and
Yep.
have to think about Tony Gwynn being the greatest hitter of all time. Tony Gwynn faced Greg Maddux, Pedro Martinez, Tom Glavine, and John Smoltz a combined 323 times in his career, and he struck out 3.
I only know that because I shared that meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
by
saw
the
that.
way, if anyone's curious, Pedro Martinez struck him out twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but J Mac, ain't it? Didn't we have a topic before where if Gwen went like 0 for whatever, he still would bat over 300?
Yeah, it was, and I don't know the exact number, but I know it's over 1,100. He could go
Yeah.
0 for his next 1,100 plate appearances and still have a 301 career batting average.
So that's something
Wow.
we need to look up for, like, you know, like we talk about Pete Rose being the greatest hitter. I mean, does he become close to that? I mean, I don't know Pete Rose's ending career batting average, but to go 0 for 1,100 and still be over 300, I mean, to me, you're a great hitter, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we're on to Big B. And he's going to get over or under number of seasons in the NFL in which the regular season passing leader has gone to the Super Bowl. Over
Ooh.
or under 20.
And that's every year, or is that just like recent? Does it
That
say?
would be since the merger, since the 1970s,
Okay.
basically in the Super Bowl era.
Oh, over under 20. If it's over, it's not by much. So I'm gonna go under.
It is under.
Yep.
In fact, it's way under that
Really?
because it has happened. It has happened that many times.
0.
0.
That is insane
Wow.
to think that.
The regular season passing leader has never won the Super Bowl. Think about that.
Never won it or never been in it?
Never won the Super Bowl. That's
Never won
insane.
a Super Bowl. Okay. Okay. I think I might have misunderstood what you said then at first. So okay.
We still got it right.
I mean, you're still right because you said under.
Well, no, I still got
So-
it right. I'm not going to argue. I mean, yeah, I said under. I thought you said not to make it to the Super Bowl. So
No, not to win it, but still think how crazy that is. Still think how crazy it is that
yep.
the person, the quarterback, the premier position in the NFL, the one that has led the league in passing, has never won a Super Bowl in the same
Well, it's
season.
because when you get to the playoffs, it's all about running the ball and playing good defense.
It's true. It is true what they say. This stat of all stats proves what we always say. Offense wins games, defense wins championships.
Yep.
Yep.
That is true.
Unless you talk to a couple other cohorts of ours, then they said it's not possible, or defenses don't win championships. But
Yeah. Well,
Chris,
whatever. All
What
right.
happened?
yeah,
Chris.
Yes.
No, you're up. So let's go. Since 1985, who has more
I know that was not the
rings?
last year the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Who has more rings since 1985? And let's go. Is it over or under 6? And who has more rings? Is it the Dallas Cowboys or Jennifer Lopez?
Wow.
Jennifer Lopez? I don't know. I don't know.
You go, J-Lo.
Yeah.
So you're going
Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote Dallas Cowboys. Just saying.
You are correct.
Yep.
I know Dallas
By the
has
way,
three.
J-Lo has 5, and the Cowboys have 3.
Got him by 2.
Right?
She
All
went
right.
for 2-point conversion one.
There you go. Okay. Mess around, Dave. In hockey,
Oh God.
out of the top 14 single season scoring, the top 14, right? How many of those seasons belong to Wayne Gretzky?
Ooh.
Is it over or under 8?
And the 14 seasons he played, or
No, the best
Oh.
14 seasons ever for scoring.
oh,
How many of them are owned
You
by
just-
Wayne Gretzky?
jeez, and it was over 8.
Andy, oh yep, over or under 8.
There's a lot of good goal scorers back in that day too when he played. God, I don't follow hockey, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say it's over.
I'm going
Yeah,
under.
you're over. No,
And it is over. It is over.
it's 12, ain't it?
11.
11. Okay.
There's only 2 people in the top 14 for top scoring seasons of all time. Wayne Gretzky has 11, and Mario
Yeah.
Lemieux has 3.
Oh wow.
Who's that?
I don't know what that was. Mario Lemieux has the other
Who'd
3.
you say the first guy?
Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you said Wayne Gretzky, Lemieux, and who?
Just those 2 in the top 14. If you went to the top 15,
Oh,
the 15th,
gotcha. Okay.
the 15th guy would be Steve
Gotcha.
Yzerman, but he only has 1.
Oh, wow.
So let's go to, is it Big B now?
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
All right. So Big B to tie mess around. And we have a tie tonight, which is, whatever they say about a tie. Number of days. Okay.
Okay.
Number of days since the Detroit Lions have won a playoff game. So number of days.
Was I even born back before the Lions won? Was Chris
It is.
born last time?
It is over or under 8,000.
Ooh.
God, 8,000. That's what? God, I can't even do the math. 8,000. I'm gonna go under. I think it'd be a little tricky on this one. I'll go
I
under.
don't know. I think you're right.
Well, then Dave's the champion tonight because you are not right.
Oh,
It's over 10,000.
It has been 11,005
Oh,
days since the Detroit Lions last won a playoff game.
see, I figured you
year?
were going to throw it out that it was going to be like 8,005 days or 795. And you went 8,000.
Think about that. 11,000 days.
That's how
Wait,
many
what was-
years?
They have not won a playoff game since 1991.
1992. And you know who that team was?
The
The
Bears.
Cowboys.
Oh. Oh yeah, Emmitt Smith.
They beat the Cowboys in '92.
They did.
Yep.
Yeah, it
They
was the
should have
Cowboys.
Danucci.
And Chris
I think
wasn't
he
even
was
live
born
then,
yet.
so he wouldn't even know.
Right?
I was born the year they not the month, but the year they won the Super Bowl. So even though they won the Super Bowl in '93, I still wasn't. I still wasn't
Yeah.
around.
So think about that. Chris has in his life never seen the Detroit Lions win a playoff game.
Right?
That's crazy.
true.
Although I don't know that he's ever. Well, I guess he's seen the Cowboys win what 3 of
Was
them.
that the question you didn't think anybody was going to get right?
I didn't think anyone was going to know that it was 11,000, but yeah.
I knew that.
I honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was 11,000. I thought J Mac was pulling a fast one. It was gonna be like 8,005 days or 7,995 days. You
Yeah.
know,
Or 99
That makes
days.
sense.
yeah.
All right, let's end it tonight. Let's go rapid fire. Everyone's
All right.
favorite segment. I know. I just know it is.
I got a good one for Dave.
Okay, let's mix it up then. I'll go 2 questions to Big B. Big B will go 2 questions to mess around. Mess around and go do 2 questions to Chris, and Chris gets 2 to me.
All right.
Deal. All right. So Big B, your 2 questions are. Have you ever quit a job without giving a 2 weeks notice?
Yes.
Okay. And would you betray a friend for $1 million?
Ooh. God, that is tough. Man. So money's there, but friendship, I guess it would really have to do with, is it something very serious, or if it's like, trying to hide something from his spouse or something. I mean, if it's something serious, then yeah, I probably would. If it's something that could ruin his marriage that, might have been a one-time thing, then I probably wouldn't narc on him. But so
Okay. You're up. You can ask
all right,
Dave
mess
2
around.
questions.
Let's see here. I got a good one I'm going to say for the second one. So let me think of a good first one here. Golf or racing? Car racing, NASCAR.
Do I get to drive?
No, you're watching on TV.
Oh, you have to watch one. I guess I'm going to watch golf because who wants to watch a car to make left turn after left turn after left turn?
All right, Dave. Here's one. I kind of hope the lady's listening for you.
She's sleeping, thank goodness.
Oh, okay. Well, nap time or fun time with the spouse?
Well, since the latter never happened, I'm taking nap time.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Dave, you're up.
All right.
Good.
Chris, if you could change your first name to anything, what would it be?
Ooh.
Danucci.
Danucci?
No. I don't know.
Pick any name, man. Any name. Just throw it out there.
Extra bacon?
Sure, why not? Why not? We'll go with that.
Extra. Oh.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let's see here. What is the stupidest dare you've ever agreed to?
Ooh.
Probably eating a hot pepper.
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
Yeah, when you don't like hot stuff, it's pretty stupid.
Especially if it's a Carolina Reaper.
No doubt. All right, Chris, what you got for me?
Yeah, so first question, J-Mac, is if you could choose, which would you go to? A minor league baseball game or a major league baseball game?
Ooh.
Man, I've been to both. So minor league, it's cheaper and the talent's almost as good, to be honest.
Yep.
So I
That's my
think
guess.
minor league, to be honest.
And your second question is, who is your least favorite, or not least favorite, but a player you disliked watching on TV?
Oh, the NFL? My
Or
least
any
favorite
sport.
player in the NFL?
Any sport.
No,
You
let
can
me,
do
please.
NFL.
NFL?
Okay,
Yeah,
NFL.
Oh, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon all day. Joe Mixon every day. Joe Mixon 10 years from now. Joe Mixon.
You don't like him or you did like him? Your least
Oh,
favorite?
God, no. I hate Joe Mixon.
Oh, we know who the Packers are going to sign here next year.
You would
Oh,
just
God.
own him if they do.
He's got the same amount of touchdown passes as Aaron Rodgers has in the last 10 years in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
No, I actually think that's funny, to be honest. So,
I had to throw it out there. Sorry.
hey, if it's true, it's true. The truth hurts sometimes. That's all I could say.
Right?
All right. So real quick before we wrap it up, guys, I got to say, we thank all of you fans that are watching and listening, and any of you that have watched or listened to the show or liked our page. We hit 2,000 followers on the Coast to Coast page today.
nice.
So thank you for that. 2,000 is still growing. I just checked. We're over 2,000 now. We were right at 2,000. We've gotten a few more after that. So please share with your friends. Tell your friends. Follow the page. 2,000 followers. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's a great accomplishment for us. And so we thank you very much. We could definitely not do this without you. Mess around. What do you got for us? 30 seconds.
Man, I am worn out and definitely need a nap after doing 3 shows in an hour and a half.
All right. Crispy bacon.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. Great things are coming in the network. Good shows, and just stay, locked into Coast to Coast.
Double Dirty Big B.
Yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for the 200,000. 2,000 plus followers
We'll get
that
there.
we have. We couldn't done it without you. We enjoy doing what we do. Tomorrow, Tuesday Night Mania, we're supposed to have a special guest. I've confirmed it, but I have not heard back from him if he's still available or not. So check us out on Tuesday Night Mania.
All right. And I just got to say while we're getting out of here that you're watching Lifelong Dreams. I know I say it pretty much every show, but
It's true.
it's true. You can't describe it enough how much the fans mean to us. And we do this for you. Like, yes, we like coming on here and talking as friends. And these are some of the best people that I know for sure. But we do it for you. Like we do the entertainment value. We bring it on here and we try to do our best. And so please, if you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see on the show, if you'd like us to bring in a certain segment or maybe change things up once in a while, send us a message, send us a comment. We'll definitely listen. We try to get to everybody, and we're willing to be the people's show. Like let's try to do that. And so for tonight, we bid you adieu. We hope you like the show. We'll see you all on the other side.